I imagine to some extent there's, I don't know, with how things have been recently. Oh, it's Gordon. With how things have been recently, I think that because the game has been so streamlined by mods or add-ons or whatever you want to call them, like there are whole add-ons that like people cannot play the game anymore without them because they've been conditioned to say, okay, there's a, they're so focused on pushing their buttons for their rotation that they don't see the big fireball coming towards them, so they got a mod that tells them, hey, there's a fireball, so they move out of it. Like, so because of mods, Blizzard had to design content that revolved around mods and people using mods to tell them how to beat the hardest boss encounters. So I think that now pretty much guilds like shit, what are the names of the top guilds these days? I don't even remember. Whatever Method turned into, and the US guild that I'm drawing a blank on because I stopped caring. It's like those dudes pretty much are the playtesters for the hardest difficulty because those are the dudes that are going to get to the content first and smash through it because that's how they play the game. So Blizzard has to create content that's hard for those guys and just works for everybody else. So, there's probably not like top tier raiders that work at Blizzard. Complexity limit, thank you. Um, you know, there aren't like top tier, like there are people who do mythic raiding who work at Blizzard, like the game director still does mythic raiding and stuff, but he's like in his 40s now and he's been playing the game for 15 years. So obviously he plays the game at a much slower pace than somebody like Limit or Echo. Echo was the other one I was thinking of.
Oh?
And so, their content has to be completely designed around those guys, which sucks, but it's not those guys' fault that they just love the game so much that they're willing to go so hardcore at it. But what does suck is that the content kind of has to be tailored to them. It's not really their fault, it's just,
Yes.
it's kind of how it is. Because it's a symbiotic relationship. Those guys bring hype to the game, which in turn brings more people to the game. So, do I believe that they don't even play their own games? I'm sure some of them do. Do I think it's play tested? From the evidence that we've seen so far, like a lot of it hasn't been play tested in recent years because they leave it to
Very nice.
streamers and hardcore guild people to test it for them. So, I want to say there's probably some truth to that. I don't know how true. This is Gordeno. He travels around Donna in search of new recipes to try. Fine quest to embark on, if I do say so myself. My name is Dohalim, kind sir. 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. The Dohalim, Lord of Eldon Menencia? It's an honor, my lord. Your beef stew was absolutely exquisite.
I see.
You honor me, kind sir. However, how is that you came by the palace's top secret dish? Oh, no reason. This time I'm looking for lettuce, apples, and lemons. Could I ask you to bring those to me?
Sure.
Right here in my hand.
Nice work.
They test it, then Blizzard ignores them. Yeah, I mean, yes, they do ignore them.
Very
A lot of it.
nice.
I don't. It's so. I mean, I'm not a game director. I'm not a game developer, so I think that
Well?
maybe they're out of touch with how people
Yes.
want to play game. Like, if what they made was fun, people wouldn't bitch. I mean, always there's always gonna be that one person who bitches about everything. But if the game is fun, they're gonna play the game. And obviously, these past couple expansions, the game has not been fun for a lot of people. Not everybody, but a lot of people. No, it is the children who are wrong. Absolutely exquisite. Exquisitely bad, that is.
What?
Really? I assured you that I followed the recipe for this so-called vitamin smoothie to the letter. Taste it for yourself and then tell me if you're still confident in your concoction.
I don't believe this.
See what I mean? Makes you want to vomit, doesn't it?
All right.
I see a small warning affixed to the bottom of this recipe. Am I so out of touch? No. It is the children who are wrong. But, I don't know. It's like so hard, like, because they see all of these free games that have boring, repetitive gameplay, but people pay out the ass for microtransactions to make the game not boring and repetitive. And it's like, you know, I don't know. Part of me has to believe that it comes from the top, that like they just want to use the game to make money, so they don't really give a shit like how badly the gameplay suffers if it brings in more money. So I don't know. Young miss, did you process only the lettuce, even though I asked you to prepare the apples and lemons as well?
Sure.
Oh, come on. Who's gonna notice a stupid warning label that tiny?
Really now?
Lesson learned, Shion. Well, just have to add fruit and attempt this once more. But, I don't know, man. Who knows what's really true? Like, even now, they're trying to cover up all of their indiscretions illegally. So,
What?
this is absolutely exquisite. Comparatively speaking, at least.
What?
I believe so. When I first heard about this, it made me think of what I saw in Menancia. That combination of fruits and vegetables reminded me of Donins and Renins living together. I thought this recipe might capture such harmony.
Very nice.
Excuse me. Nothing else, it's the most healthy recipe you're sure to find out here. Indeed, I shall be sure to drink it so as to ensure that precious harmony lives on. Even within the confines of my stomach. Well, side effect enough for me, and I leave around with regrets. Vitamin smoothie.
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
Well, I love food, okay? Jeez. Oh, wait, we don't have a food buff. Let's go get that. Buff up before we head out.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
I mean, comparatively, you know, there's hostile people everywhere in this city because they hate us for traveling with Renins. Deadeye's getting kind of scary. It seems like he'll practically stop at nothing to win. I agree. His temper seems to be a lot worse than it used to be. But what can you expect? Fighting the Bright Eyes takes its toll on people. A big difference between Final Fantasy and WoW is that you can take a break from Final Fantasy and come back no problem. If you leave WoW for a bit, you have to regrind all kinds of things. Yeah, that's actually pretty true. How quickly your character can get behind is kind of crazy. But it's that fast-paced,
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
million miles an hour gameplay that like people are used to, it seems. Roasted chicken. Did you say that I get a title for eating a lot of roasted chicken? Makes it easier to detect when making contact with enemy icons. So it's like a dark bottle.
This is great. The taste and aroma will blow everyone away.
I love cooking. 5 minutes, that's pretty
Hey,
short.
what's the smoke? Is it an enemy attack?
Seriously, it's making my eyes and throat burn. What the hell is going on?
It's just delicious pepper.
It's probably some sort of gas. Try not to breathe it in as much as you can manage.
I mean, I'm not gonna play
Gas?
WoW until
Those cowards.
Isn't this
possibly
just
ever
cooking smoke?
again, unless I see that the
What
company
kind of
really
food makes your
changes.
throat burn so bad just
But
from the smoke?
I saw some for Elfins.
I believe Alphen is-
mentioning the chicken.
They're trying to
Okay.
gas Alphen?
What? Those sick bastards! I won't let them get away with this!
Calm yourselves and listen. I was simply trying to say that Alphen is the one cooking.
Oh?
Oh,
Maybe I should throw in some more spices, just for that extra kick. Yeah, that'll help. Think I'll turn up the heat while I'm at it, too. Oh, crap. The spice is burned. Well, at least the meat's coming along nicely. All right. Now, I just flip it over, and then...
oh god, it's completely raw.
Uh,
That was a pretty fun
hey,
skit.
Alphen? What are you doing over there?
Oh, Shion, perfect timing. I actually just finished roasting up a chicken. Call everybody over so we can eat together. I used a ton of spices, so it's got a good punch to it. Might have overcooked it a little, but it should still taste good.
I'm starting to understand why your food always tastes so damn spicy now.
Hasn't anyone told him that it is actually possible to have too much of a good thing?
If that's the taste he truly wants, far be it from me to contradict. His cuisine is a rather delicate repast.
What? Use regular everyday English, sir. Repast. Like, not even I have heard of that. It's not repost. Oh, hey, look. Infernal tongue. So you only have to cook it once to get this? Okay. You get recover. Oh, that's how he gets recover. And he gets KO prevention. Pretty nuts. What's this? Iron Cleaver. Another attack. Damn, I have so many attacks I'm gonna need to use. Goodness. You're more noticeable to enemies. We haven't saved in a while. Like, at all. Damn. Yeah, it's some nice little character development, I suppose. Akfotul Hills, a vast expanse of land that acts as a waypoint between the various regions of Mahagsar. I do kind of like this stone circle looking thing, that's pretty sweet. Well, we'll look for your friend, Hoodle. Oh dang, they noticed us from hella far away. Alpha Withered Wolf!
Discourteous, aren't you?
Oh, it's one of those stupid leaping dudes.
It's over.
These ones can run rings around us.
All yours, Kisara.
What level are these? Is it like 27? That's not very high at all.
Magnificently done. All yours, Kisara. The screen bathed in blood.
It's over.
Look sharp. Resonate with the earth. It's time.
Devastation. Rising Phoenix.
Resonate with the earth.
Keep hitting it.
Too fast.
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Here's the evil.
Sword Rain Alpha.
Death in the wind.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Out of all the characters, I think the hardest is Kisara. Yeah, she's like really wonky.
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Like her abilities like have such a high wind-up time that sometimes they're really hard to stay like comboed. And you have to be really specific about stopping a charging enemy. Like they have to be like right in front of you, and you have to use it as a counter almost. I've definitely noticed that she is a little on the wonkier side to play. Oh, where's he at? Oh damn, these dudes have been trying to get to me this whole time. I think you're supposed to block that attack.
Here's the evil.
Yeah, her whole thing is about blocking. For sure.
It's over.
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for you, truly.
And you can even kind of cheat the system a little bit by double blocking. Like if they hit you with the first hit, if you like block like really fast the second time, you can get the counter edge off of it.
I'm only getting well, looky here.
Ah, Raging Stormbeak. Oh, there it is.
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Yeah, it's all ruined. Houses and everything else.
Even if it was all in the name of beating the Renans, this is...
Well, how do I talk to you, owl? Retro sunglasses.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Don't worry about what's going on in the forest. Withered wolf.
Let's dispose of the trash.
It's like, why are we fighting things that are lower level than the stuff that we fought getting here?
Negative your reflexes will not serve you well here.
Well, yeah, if you had your ability active more often, we could stop them from jumping.
This one's got your name on it.
Because you can use some of her arsenal. Yeah, yeah.
There's still more to go.
It doesn't really do anything, it just makes them quote-unquote better. Either that means they do more damage or something. Because I used her for a little bit, but I was finding it, like, difficult to keep combos going
Our work
with
is
her.
done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you,
Windswept Mane
Shion.
comes from these dudes. Okay. Let's kill some more of them then. In a hovel. Sand and stone. I don't really consider this to be sand and stone.
Courteous,
So.
aren't
Here
you?
I come! It's over! Take this! You're finished! You're mine!
Alright, let me just fucking do this.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Get behind me!
It's over! Hurricane Thrust! Rising Phoenix! Here I come! It's over! Shockwave Flash! Lunar Rondo! You're finished!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
You're finished! Shockwave Flash! It's on! Take this! Devastation! Rising Phoenix!
You've got pretty impressive aim there.
Thought of taking up the rifle yourself?
In an instant!
Shiana's also a little weird to play, but she's cool.
Together,
I'll
there's
definitely
nothing
try
that can
these
stop us.
more of these
Indeed.
dudes out
As one,
at
we
some
are
point.
unrivaled.
And that is our greatest strength.
Obviously, I'm gonna have to try them out for the arena,
What's this thing?
which is why I was not looking forward to doing it, because I don't have any practice with them. But I'll do it at some point. Oh, what is this? Peach gel. Yeah, so far, obviously, Alphen has... Go to Estaluba Forest. Is this Estaluba Forest? It looks like it might be. Kind of looks like a forest. So far, the ones who work well... What is this?
I think
Adon
Hoodle senses
Lake.
something.
So far, the ones that I had the most fun playing are Law and Alphen. Kisara's a little wonky. And I haven't tried the others.
Why didn't the Renans take advantage? No choice. Take this! I'll take you all off!
At least you can't get out of this!
You're mine! You're finished!
On your knees!
You're finished! We got fire!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
You're mine! All yours! Sword Rain Alpha!
Regeneration!
Take this!
Regenerate! Being interrupted.
I don't like being interrupted either. Law is also awesome, but he can be tricky because his moves are long, so if you mess up, you can dodge. You can't dodge for a
Turn
bit.
the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
I didn't really run
So
into
I
that
still have
problem,
room to
but...
grow.
Oh, hey, look at that thing over there. Boss enemies turning into regular enemies. But I didn't really try a whole lot of like combo figuring out on him, so I played him for a little bit, but I wanted to play Alphen some more.
Right, here goes!
Only one?
Hear my call. Hurricane
Devastation! Rising Phoenix! You're mine!
Flying freak! Why can't they just sit still?
See, I'm ready! Can you take care of...
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
So everyone is after you. More apparent in arena since you're solo, so everyone is after you. So if you're attacking one guy, another guy
That's some
attacks you.
power you wield.
It's hard to dodge
You're
if
the
you're
one who did the heavy
mid-move.
lifting.
Yeah, I see what you're saying there. His moves, his attack animations, for sure, last longer. That I can agree with. So are you a Gigantos monster or just a regular dude? Nope, you're a regular dude. Creepzilla?
Discourteous, aren't you?
It can hide itself?
Oh, it's just like fighting a regular, like one of those stupid Gigantos monsters, but it's just regular. I hate when they do stupid shit like this in RPGs. Well, we've run out of enemies. Let's just make boss enemies regular fucking enemies. It takes for fucking ever for me to kill it. It's the same boss from Golden, yeah. I just said that. Not really, but I did mention that it was that dude that we fought, the boss enemy.
Will this help?
Well, I can't be dumb about it. Okay, so you can kind of use that to cancel the animation. That's good to know. Okay, now he's gonna do the charge attack.
I have no limits. Try harder. My turn. Dance on the way. Be still. Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno.
You still stand.
You're helping me become a pattern.
It's for the good of all of us.
Is it now?
Going in.
Take this.
Glacial spear. Here's evil.
And I was gonna charge. Mini meteor.
I'm impressed. How do you like being pounded into looking funny too?
I should probably do something about that.
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher! Let me help.
Somebody heal me.
Then tonight's meal is on you.
How the hell did you die, Kisara? Like, come on. Fucking allies with their horrible, horrible AI.
Leave the enemy's arch to me.
Ah. Dude's fucking lightning fast cast speed.
Kisara! Go for it! Prepare to crumble!
142 experience, huh? That was definitely worth doing.